Hello, welcome to another episode of Tale of the SITBIT. Or for some of you, it's Tales of Impulse Purchase. Sometimes good, sometimes bad, right? We've all been there, right? But as far as SITBIT, back in 1999 or so, I did a fair bit of pitching in front of venture capitalists, much like what you see on the TV show Shark Tank. It's not that fancy, but similar scenario where you go into a conference room with anywhere from 2 to 4 or 5 venture capitalists, and you have your presentation on the board or slide or PowerPoint or whatever, and you make your pitch. And usually they give you 10 minutes to make your pitch and ask you a couple questions and so on and so forth. I did quite a few of these, and one of the things that I heard almost every time, every time I go into a room with 3 or 4 people and trying to pitch SITBIT, no doubt in my mind, within 15 minutes from what I am into my presentation, when I was into my presentation, somebody would say, "We already have something like this. It's called the Home Shopping Network." Oh, and right there, usually I knew that I'm not going to get anywhere with this person because they obviously didn't understand. It was frustrating. I can't say enough how frustrating it was at the time, because here I was back then standing in front of a bunch of people that in one breath will say Amazon is the most ingenious concept ever, right? Shopping on the internet, a new shopping experience. Yet at the same time, when they heard my concept of SITBIT, they're just like, that's nothing new. It's like the Home Shopping Network. Why do we need to have an option to shop if I'm watching a sitcom or TV show or a movie? If I want to shop something on TV, I go to the shopping network. Oh, yes. I can look back at those days and a lot of frustration. But anyhow, back to the tale of the SITBIT as far as comic book. Even in my early days, for those that follow my channel long enough, I tend to keep my books in decent shape. Even my very first book, right, the Iron Man 150, after I read it a million times, it's still in the 7.0-ish condition, right? So I do a good job keeping my books in good shape. And even when I had little, I don't buy low-grade stuff, okay? For me, it's just like I just didn't gravitate to that mantra of better to have low grade than no grade. Even in the early days, I'm just like, I'd rather wait and be patient and save some money. But that was my thinking. But the one time that I stray from that was in my early days of falling in love with Neil Adams. I was in one of the early cons convention that I went to. I was going through the bargain bins, I think it was 50 cents or something like that, and I stumbled across this book, right? As you can see, it's pretty low grade. The green screen, I'm sure, will make this look pretty funky, so I can't wait to see what the result will look like. But it's low grade. It was like 50 cents. I'm just like, oh, why not? I always want a copy of this book. I can't afford to pay $10 or $20 or whatever it is that people want for a very fine copy. 50 cents, why not? Right? I bought it without even checking, because it's 50 cents. It's low grade. Why do I need to check for anything, right? Wrong. I came home, opened the book, and my God, did I hate myself. Okay, so this is like a couple panels cut out there. Not sure what the heck was, well, I know what was cut out, but like I said, big chunk. Okay, not just one page. Not just one page, another page, okay. Not sure what the heck this person cut out. Well, could be either side of the panel, and then of course, third page. Woo! So fourth, okay, so yeah, there are, oh, and number 5. So there's 5 pages with missing chunks. Yeah. Better have low grade than no grade does not excuse me from checking the inside, even if it's 50 cents. Lesson learned. Okay, I kept this book around just as a reminder. Don't be stupid. 50 cents is still worth checking. Now, the next book, of course, is a good tale. You know, if you see a book enough time and hear people discuss a book enough time over the many years, you should have a database up here of what something is hard to find, rare, tough to find, valuable. I have all of that in compartment up there, right? So when I saw this book, it was not even a second thought for me to say, yes, I want it. You know, it was offered, I saw it, I buy. There was no thinking, no debating, no discussing, no contemplating. See it, buy it. And once again, keeping with the theme of the green covers, I can't wait to see how this will show up in video. A gorgeous, gorgeous, stunning Showcase 79. Okay. When is the last time you see a copy? Well, maybe this book deserves a spotlight one of these days for a close-up, but it is gorgeous, stunning. And the price I paid was very, very reasonable. So this is one of the times where I see it and I bought it and I was happy with it. And that's it for this video. Until the next SITBIT video. Thank you. Bye-bye.